Manchester United 4, Liverpool 3. United are into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. I thought it was a great game. Obviously, I hate both teams, and if it was possible, I wanted both teams to lose, but obviously that wasn't possible. But I'm happy Liverpool are out because it means that they can't do a quadruple. And also, us not having to play Liverpool in the FA Cup gives us a better chance of winning the FA Cup. And we're still on for back-to-back trebles. It probably will be tough to do, but this happening today makes it a bit easier for us. But it's still not going to be easy because we've got to beat Chelsea in the semi-final, who we've dropped points to in the 2 games we've played against them this season. And if we win that, Coventry or United, obviously, in a derby for the final. The likelihood is if we get to the final, it will be United in the final, but you never know. Coventry could surprise people because they've got far, so they've still got a chance of winning it. They're obviously the underdogs, and it's expected to be City, United, or Chelsea, but you never know. They've got far, so you just never know with the FA Cup. It's been a while since someone surprising's won it, so you never know. It could be this year. But I don't think they will win it, but it would be good if they did win it in a way because it would be a surprise. I thought United were the better team today, apart from maybe the second half of the 19 minutes. I thought Kobe Mainoo was very good, and I thought Onana made quite a few good saves, and I thought Wan-Bissaka played quite well for them. For Liverpool, I thought Salah was quiet, and I think a lot of the players that normally do well for Liverpool didn't have good games today. It was only really maybe Robertson, McAllister, Konza that played well for them. I thought the goalkeeper should have done better for United's winner with Diallo, which he obviously got sent off for because he took his top off in the celebration. Because I think he must have already been on a booking, because I don't think taking your top off is a straight red, if I'm right in saying. But it'll be worth it for him anyway, because he still scored the winning goal. Liverpool did score quite a lot of poor goals, because a lot of their goals were deflections, but some of the time in like games like this, you're gonna have to get goals like that. And it will be interesting to see if after this game, if Liverpool pick themselves up and start playing well, or maybe it like makes them go on a bad wood spell, because they've still got to go to Old Trafford in the Premier League between now and the end of the season. So that happening today with United winning has given me more hope that United could potentially take points off Liverpool in the Premier League. I don't know what it is, but apart from like the 5-0 where Liverpool won at Old Trafford 5-0, they've always seemed to struggle at Old Trafford no matter what form United are in. Because they lost their last season in the Premier League and they've lost there today, so their record there isn't particularly great. I don't know why Liverpool towards the end were trying to get the winner. I know them going to penalties wouldn't have been ideal for them, because it would mean that their players would be tired afterwards, and they'd still be in 3 other competitions. But I don't know why shoot yourself in the foot by trying to go out for the winner and potentially give your opponents a chance to give you a counter-attack on you. So that was naive from Liverpool. They were the better side in the second half, but apart from like a few moments here and there, I don't think they had that many good chances. It was only that one where they hit the post through Diaz after United equalised that they had a really good chance in that second half. They did have a few like chances where they were on the break but they like picked the wrong pass and stuff like that, but I don't think they really created all that much other than the goals that they got. I think they missed Trent because if they had him, then I think they would have been able to create better chances. Because even though he might have struggled with United's attack, because he's not the best defensively, I still think he would have like created more chances than what some of their players on the pitch did today. Because I think Trent's had a very good season, and I think when he's not playing, they're a worse side. But I still think they should win at least 2 out of the 3 trophies that they're in, which is they're in the Premier League title race still, and they're in the Europa League. And they've also already won the Carabao Cup. I think they're going to win the Europa League, but I think they might not win the Premier League because I think some of the away games that they've got between now and the end of the season could be where they slip up because they've got Villa away, they've got United away, they've got Everton away, they've got to play Tottenham at home, which will not be easy. They've also... Where else have they got to go? Can't really remember. But they've got tough fixtures, that's for sure. Maybe not as tough as City, but they've still got tough fixtures. And playing Thursday, Sunday will not help them, especially if they go deep into the Europa League. And they go to the wire in the Premier League. I reckon they'll win at least one of those trophies, but I don't think they're going to win both. Because I think today might be a bit of a blow for them in terms of the long term because of how they lost the game being like near enough the last kick of the game. And I think United, they've got a good chance of winning the FA Cup after today. But it would be typical United to win today and lose against Coventry because that's a United type of thing of like the post-Ferguson era where they beat the teams that they're not expected to beat and lose against the teams that they're expected to beat. So I think City will win the FA Cup, but something tells me it could be Chelsea or United because I've just got a funny feeling that Chelsea game's going to be quite hard in the semi-final because it's a few days after we play against Real Madrid, so we might have to rotate a bit in that game, which could cost us, but at least we're playing at home in the Real Madrid second leg, and we won't have to worry about like travelling, because I remember when we got knocked out by Liverpool in the FA Cup semi-final a couple of years ago, where it was a couple of days after the Champions League quarter-finals against Atletico Madrid, and we had to travel there, and also we picked up quite a lot of injuries. So hopefully we won't have that same problem because of the the game being at home and not away for the second leg. But I'm confident we can win the FA Cup, and I'm confident we can win the Champions League. It's just that the Premier League's the one that we might not win because of it being very tight in the Premier League this year. But the Real Madrid game will probably decide whether we win the treble again or not. Because I think if we win that, we've got a very good chance. Because I think we will kick on and maybe go on to win the other trophies then. But if we lose it, obviously we can't do the treble. So, yeah. I thought it was a brilliant game today all round. It was one of the best games that haven't involved City that I've enjoyed a lot. So I thought it was a great game and it could have gone either way. But overall, United probably did deserve it because they did have more chances and probably the better chances. And I don't think Liverpool played too well today. I've seen them play worse than this today, but I think they underestimated United, I think, a bit. And I think United were up for it because obviously this is the only trophy they can win this season. So I think that's how United won the game today. And ultimately, they played better across the whole game. But it was a great watch, and it's going to be a game that I will remember for a long time. I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Like and subscribe.